The battle of culture and fabric. Every 4 years, the World Cup gives us the highest level of football on the pitch. But off the pitch, a completely different battle is being fought. The battle of design. Look, any brand can slap a flag colour onto a template and call it a day. But the jerseys that truly achieve legendary status, the ones collectors will be hunting down 20 years from now, they are the shirts that treat fabric like a canvas for national identity. In this tournament, kit designers didn't just create athletic wear, they infused deep cultural history, ancient storytelling, and cutting-edge subcultures directly into the threads. Today, we are looking at the hidden meanings behind the absolute cleanest kits of the tournament. From West African royal geometry to futuristic East Asian nightlife technology, these are the shirts every football fan needs to know about. Welcome back to the channel. Let's start scouting.
Ghana and the majesty of Kente geometry. First up, we have to talk about West Africa. Whenever Ghana steps onto the world stage, the football world expects vibrant energy. And Puma absolutely understood the assignment this year, delivering a masterclass in cultural storytelling with both the home and away shirts. Let's look at that striking gold-yellow away kit. At first glance, casual fans just see a bold, rhythmic, geometric pattern across the chest and sleeves. But if you know your history, you recognize it instantly. That is a direct tribute to Kente cloth. For context, Kente is a sacred hand-woven silk and cotton fabric historically worn by royalty among the Akan people of Ghana. Every single geometric shape, every zigzag and every intersecting line in a traditional Kente weave carries a specific linguistic meaning. It represents a proverb, a piece of historical philosophy, or a specific virtue like strength, unity, or spiritual renewal. By scaling these precise geometric motifs down and embedding them into the lightweight matrix of a modern football shirt, Puma did something brilliant. They effectively wrapped the black stars in the armour of kings. And notice the central design focus. Both the home and away kits keep the iconic lone black star anchored directly in the middle of the chest. On the home shirt, a beautiful multicoloured web radiates outward from that star, symbolising how the entire nation's energy connects back to its core identity. It is loud, it is regal, and it tells you exactly who they are the second they step out.
South Korea and the futuristic blossom.
Now let's fly halfway across the world to East Asia, because Nike did something with South Korea that has the entire kit collecting community losing its mind. Historically, South Korea's kits are clean, red, and relatively safe. Not this time. The away shirt features a breathtaking, all-over floral blossom graphic washed in a gorgeous lavender and deep purple hue. It draws inspiration from the mugunghwa, the hibiscus flower, which is the national flower of South Korea. The name itself translates roughly to immortal flower, representing the resilient spirit of the Korean people. But Nike didn't stop at traditional symbolism. They blended this historical floral motif with the modern, high-tech, neon-drenched subculture of Seoul's nightlife. And here is the absolute kicker, the hidden detail that makes this a certified gem. For the first time in tournament history, the Federation badge and the Nike swoosh are integrated with glow-in-the-dark technology. Think about how brilliant that is from a lifestyle perspective. Under the stadium floodlights, it looks like a beautiful, artsy piece of sportswear. But step into a dark room, a tunnel, or a nightclub, and the logos literally illuminate. It bridges the gap between traditional national pride and the ultra-futuristic street fashion that South Korea is globally famous for. It's highly innovative, incredibly bold, and easily one of the cleanest executions we've seen in years.
Mexico and the geometric warrior spirit. If there is one country that consistently gets elite jersey treatments, it's Mexico. Their cultural tapestry is so rich that designers are spoiled for choice. This year, the standout is undoubtedly the black third kit. Adidas leaned heavily into pre-Hispanic history for this design. Woven directly into the fabric of the dark base is a stunning, interlocking geometric pattern. This pattern is pulled straight from ancient Aztec and Mayan architectural stone carvings and warrior shields. In ancient Mexican culture, these specific geometric alignments weren't just decorative. They represented cosmic order, protection, and the fierce spirit of the eagle and jaguar warriors. But what makes this kit work so cleanly is the restraint in the colour palette. Instead of making the ancient patterns bright and overwhelming, Adidas kept them tonal and dark, allowing the fabric texture to do the talking. Then they accented the collar, cuffs, and the iconic crest in sharp, vibrant hits of traditional green, white, and red. When the light hits this shirt, the ancient geometric carvings shimmer subtly across the torso. It gives the players an aura of quiet intensity. It's a brilliant example of how you can honour deep, ancient indigenous history while maintaining a sleek, modern, minimal aesthetic that appeals to the new generation of fans.
Brazil and the wild embrace of the selva. Now, we simply cannot talk about legendary shirts without travelling to South America to look at the most iconic canvas in football history, the Seleção. When you wear the yellow of Brazil, you carry the pressure of 5 World Cups on your back. Because that yellow is untouchable, Nike directed their absolute best creative energy into the away kit, creating a stunning visual tribute to the nation's unparalleled natural ecosystem. This away shirt features a deep, oceanic blue base, but stretching across the entire kit is an intricate, textured print resembling giant, overlapping tropical leaves. This is a direct nod to the Amazon rainforest, the selva, which covers over 60% of the country and stands as the literal lungs of the planet. But look at how Nike executed the pattern. Instead of using a flat, cheap print, they utilised a premium knit technique that makes the leaf veins shift and shimmer in the light. And the absolute masterstroke is on the inside of the collar. Hidden away from casual viewers is a beautifully stylised graphic of the arara, the iconic blue and yellow macaw parrot that represents the vibrant wildlife of the Amazon.
By grounding the design in the untamed beauty of their environment, the kit bridges Brazil's fluid, creative style of play, the ginga, with the wild, unstoppable energy of nature itself. It is a brilliant example of how to make a jersey look fiercely modern while honouring the geographical heart and soul of a nation.
USA and the Revolutionary Denim Rebellion.
Now, we have to finish our tour by crossing over to the host nation themselves, the United States. For a long time, soccer kits in America struggled with identity. They either looked like generic corporate templates or carbon copies of European powerhouses. But for this tournament, Nike leaned completely into the distinct, rebellious counterculture that defined American style globally in the late 20th century, delivering a kit that has jersey purists absolutely stunned. At first glance from the stadium upper decks, the away jersey looks like a clean, textured navy blue kit. But zoom in, and you realise something wild is happening. Woven into the high-performance fabric is a hyper-realistic faded print that perfectly mimics vintage indigo denim jeans. This is a massive cultural statement. Denim, specifically blue jeans, was born in the American West as durable workwear for miners and miners, but it eventually morphed into the ultimate global symbol of youth rebellion, rock and roll, and effortless Americana.
But look at how Nike modernised it. Instead of a heavy, uncomfortable fabric, they used a cutting-edge jacquard knit that creates the optical illusion of faded twill lines and worn-in jean textures, while remaining entirely breathable and feather-light. And the attention to detail here is brilliant. The trim of the sleeves and the collar features a stark, crisp cream and red piping, which is a direct nod to the high-end selvage denim weaving technique that premium American heritage brands are famous for. To complete the storytelling, the player numbers and names on the back are printed in a bold, vibrant font inspired by vintage American varsity jacket patches. By taking the ultimate symbol of blue-collar American rebellion and weaving it into a futuristic soccer kit, Nike did something spectacular.
they gave the USMNT a visual identity that is completely distinct from the rest of the world. It's rugged, it's deeply rooted in the country's street-style history, and it perfectly bridges the gap between old-school heritage and modern streetwear hype.
The true value of a kit.
When you look across all of these designs, you realise that the best kits do something special. They don't just represent a team, they tell a story. They prove that football shirts are no longer just uniforms, they are wearable pieces of cultural art. Whether it's Ghana weaving royal history into their fabric, South Korea lighting up the night with glow-in-the-dark tech, Argentina painting their streets onto a jersey, or Mexico channeling the warrior spirits of their ancestors, these details matter. They are exactly what separates a generic shirt from an instant classic. But now I want to hear from you. Which of these culturally infused kits do you think is the absolute cleanest? Are you team Argentina Trevoil? Or are you trying to hunt down that glow-in-the-dark South Korea away shirt for your own collection? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button to keep scouting the absolute best jerseys in the world of football with us every single week. Until next time, appreciate the design, enjoy the tournament, and keep building that collection. See ya!